We left Missoula, Montana this morning, and we are currently in Coeur d'Alene, Idaho, getting a new battery for the trailer as we're still having slide issues. Even when we're plugged in, the slide will not go all the way in without Charlie pushing it. So we ordered a battery online at Advanced Auto Parts here, and we just pulled in. We're trying to change it out, and we're hoping this solves our problems. If not, then we have bigger issues in our... Well, Charlie got the battery changed out and we tested the slide, and it did go in and out on its own, but it's still like just crawling. It's really, really weak. So I think it's something more than the battery. We're gonna have to give Grand Design a call and hopefully get it looked at. Maybe it's the motor, I don't know. I guess we'll have to find out. But we are now heading to Newport, Washington. We're actually staying at 1,000 Trails Campground. We decided to add another zone to our camping pass, the Pacific Northwest, since we're gonna be spending a lot of time in Washington and Oregon over the next like month or two. So we figured $50 to add a zone. We would easily spend that in 2 nights, so that should be worth it. So today we checked into our 4,000 Trails Campground. So we actually checked into the first one in Washington. It was like 40 miles outside of Spokane, and it was kind of a dump. Yeah, it was to say the least. We weren't really a fan. We were gonna stay there for a week and try to get caught up on work and just kind of chill out, but the service was really bad. The campground.
And there's a guy living in his Ford Bronco directly behind our campsite.
With just stuff everywhere. A lot of like dodgy characters hanging out there. So, and the area wasn't that pretty. There wasn't really much to see. So we decided to leave after a few nights, and we booked this one in Leavenworth. The campground is by far, I would say, the best 1,000 Trails probably we've stayed in. It feels like a campground, not like a resort park or something. It's about 20 minutes into Leavenworth, so we're gonna head in there now, and I don't know, what are we gonna do?
Check out the breweries.
Check out the breweries, of course. So far we're loving Leavenworth. We went into town last night and had a couple beers at the local breweries, and it is a pretty touristy little town, but it's really, really cute. Are you gonna jump in, or?
I got gum, and we're loving Leavenworth right now.
Babe!
Yeah, it's definitely a tourist town. I mean, you literally feel like you're in Germany in central Washington, so it's pretty unique. But the cool thing is, just a 10-mile drive outside of the city center, you get some pretty awesome hikes. We went up some dirt roads. We checked out some boondocking spots for the next couple nights, so we might do that. But this trail is really, really epic, and we've only passed 2 people since we've been on it.
Yeah,
it's a 4-mile loop, I think.
Yeah, the Icicle Gorge Trail.
I'll keep my hand here on your back. I won't move it while you sleep. Shaking hours will settle down. To all the help that you need.
I don't know what it is with us and the trails that we pick, but we're like halfway through this loop and we just ran into a family that just encountered a bear. I guess it growled at them. That's pretty sketchy, and it's like right up for where we're going. So now we're debating if we should just turn around and just go back that way or keep going. We do have bear spray, but I'm not sure how good that shit works. Alright, we're heading back to camp, but first we're going to make a stop at Plains Hardware. It's a little hardware shop in this little town not too far from the campground, and the lady at the campground told us that we have to stop in there. They make the best coffee.
No, she said the coffee was the bomb.
She did say it was the bomb. She said many people say it is the best coffee around. So we're going to try it out. Apparently they have like hardware, they have some groceries, and so it's like a convenient little spot. spot close to the campground without having to drive all the way into town.
Put it on just like an evening dress. Break to the right, sway to the left. In the morning everything is spent, and I make my way back home.
July, and there's all kinds of festivities going on in Leavenworth today. We're actually heading into town now. We're gonna try to hit up the Starbucks and get a little bit of work done before all the festivities get going.
But more importantly, this is what I need in my life. Look at this thing over here, is a rolling keg. Can you see that? A rolling kegerator. Yeah, I need one of those.
All right, put it on your Christmas list for this year. So one thing I love about this Starbucks is it actually looks like it's part of the like Bavarian
community,
theme that they have going on.
No big signs or anything. That goes from McDonald's, Starbucks, all the big names, like they have to have a small sign, so it's really cool.
Yeah, it is pretty cool. We'll see how it is inside. Enjoyed our 4th of July downtown Leavenworth. They had all kinds of stuff going on, mostly for the kids, a lot of games and cotton candy and good stuff like that. Snow cones, yeah, every kid had a balloon, cotton candy, and a snow cone in their hand, so it looked like a lot of fun. We just had a beer, kind of strolled around, and came back to camp. We got some brats and some peppers and onions to put on the campfire. I don't know what it is about cooking food over a campfire that makes it taste so much better, but it also smells amazing right now. So I think we're just gonna hang out here for the night. So yesterday we had to leave our campground in Leavenworth because it was the weekend and there are absolutely 0 campgrounds in the area that were available for this weekend. So we decided to boondock it.
Here, this is absolutely awesome boondocking spot. It's only about 100 yards off the road.
Yeah, that's the only downfall, but it's like a nice big space,
Huge,
really level.
Wooded, flat, and then right in front of where we're holding the camera right now is the river, and it's crystal clear. So there's steps down the river. It's like this place was meant to be.
And you're the only person down there. It's really, really cool.
Fire rings, I mean everything right here.
Yeah, the only problem was last night something or someone was like trying to get in the camper.
I was dead asleep and, babe, wake up. Someone's outside the trailer trying to get in.
It sounded like somebody was literally walking around the entire trailer, like right by our windows.
I mean, I woke up out of a dead sleep and she's telling me to like get the flashlight, get outside, see what's going on. I think it was either a mouse or potentially a raccoon. She thinks it was a person and a bear and a raccoon.
I realized it wasn't a person. It was definitely an animal, but he said it sounded like a mouse. I could like hear this walking around, like crunching leaves outside. There's no way that was a mouse. Maybe a raccoon.
I don't know. We never saw it. I went out very early the next morning. I never saw anything that remotely looked like it was trying to get in. So I have no idea what it was. And we're just left guessing.
Yeah. Maybe it's better that way.
So we're packing up, headed to, where are we going next?
Next, we're going to Mount Vernon, heading towards the coast.
So like a 2.5 hour drive today?
Yeah, about 2 hours. So we'll catch you from there.